Alright, so I'm in my little corner of the house where I can continue doing filming while boys are having play dates. I'll be in and out of these recordings as needed for that. But once they start playing with each other, we're good. They just play with each other and there'll be sounds of boys in the background. I retooled my Aryel deck. I was thinking about it, and several of the themes that the deck establishes were kind of weak. And so I've made them stronger while still sticking to, hey, this is all really jank. All right, so it's going to have a lot of knights, and also it's going to have a couple of themes that are established by specific cards. So I'm going to go through the specific cards that play with these themes. Actually, I'm a little too zoomed in. Hold on a second. Let me. Because the height of this table is a little different, and so okay, that's a little better. So I think these are all cards that were in there before. I'm just going to talk about the cards that I added that make more sense. I have way too many 2-drops, and I took some of them out, but I put this guy in from M13, which has a knight theme for the Exalted deck. Now, what I really want is First Strike, and I'll find it's. I think it's Quende that gives double strike to first strikers. So I wanted to have more First Strike, but there really aren't that many knights with First Strike, incredibly enough. So here we go. I took out some of the Return to Ravnica block cards at the lower castings, and I put this guy in. Yes, it is 3 white. Now that we know that Theros is not going to be reprinted anytime soon, in a whole year, then this card, as I thought it could be, I was wrong. I thought it was going to be like a prelude to a Theros reprint, a Return to Theros, and that's not happening. So I put it in here. These cards were there already. Then I needed some angels, because Lyra is lording angels, and it was kind of silly that I was lording itself. or nothing. I have to read the card again. So I put in angels from Avacyn Restored, which has 3 and 4 drop angels, such as this one. And then this is the reason why I looked for a First Striker, because creatures you control with First Strike have double strike. So that's a pretty good bonus. These were all there before. So of course brought in our dear Sarah Angel. I know Sarah Angel is in Dominaria, and I'm not sure if I have one from Dominaria. It doesn't really matter. We've already gone far from Dominaria in these decks anyways. So as I was saying, other angels you control, others. So it has to lord something. Did not want that clause to go to waste. This one is not from the toolkits, but it has been reprinted many times in the toolkits. So I have many from the toolkits, and I have this one, which actually is from M12. Then, and I added this one because the deck really needed card draw. I just kept looking at it and going, how in the world am I going to draw any cards in this deck? So there it is. I put it in. Now I can sack a token and draw. I kept looking at this card and saying, well, I think I would like some auras for the ability to return them with the creature out of Oars of Charm. I also want to make sure that I have the 1-drops, and this is why, even though my 1-drops are not knights except for 1, and I've got 5, I really wanted them there because they fit the theme. I really like all the cards kind of being friendly with each other. So you see where I was. Okay, right there. This is one pile, and then when we go to the non-creature spells, I kept my favorites, of course, even though they're all 2-drops. But then I added this one so that I could draw more cards. And it's mostly intended for myself. Then I also added this one because of the aura theme. And then I added this one because I wanted to draw cards. Wanted to have, and then of course auras, and I wanted to draw. And those are the changes that I made. So I took out things that were good, but were not in the themes. So now, which is something that's interesting about casual commander decks, or any commander deck, is because you're doing so many cards, singleton, you can really you can go for multiple themes and have a lot of fun with all those themes. So I think this deck right now is in better shape.